Revision, revision, revision. Now, I'm sure that you must have heard this word a lot of times in the past 2 to 3 years of your preparation, but nobody exactly tells you that how to do revision. Now, if you look closely, the meaning of revision is very simple. Re plus vision. Revisiting the concepts, the questions again and again and again so that it gets fixed in your memory and you are able to perform on the final day. Now, this particular word revision has been diluted a lot. When I say revision, you don't take it seriously. You feel that okay, kar lenge, kya hi hoga, aaram se kar lenge. You do not actually realize its importance, that how important is it. One of the major reasons for you to not perform well in all of your exams is revision. If you look back, you'll realize that yes, you did not revise things properly, and that is why on the final day of exam, you had a delusion that you have covered everything, but nothing was there inside your head because you did not do revision and you forgot everything. Now, the very first thing, revision is more important than covering the syllabus itself, because let's say you start now. Now you keep covering your syllabus for 20 days, for 30 days. On the end of the day, you'll say that you have covered the syllabus. But if I ask you that what you have studied on the first day, you will not be able to answer me. You will not be able to recollect anything that you have studied in the first day. And that is why it becomes meaningless. Your syllabus completion becomes completely meaningless. Now, why revision is so important? For an exam like BITSAT, BITSAT is a highly unpredictable exam, as you have already experienced it in the session 1. कहीं से भी क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, किसी भी वेटेज में क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, एंड फॉर यू टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट यू नीड टू कवर योर सिलेबस प्रॉपर्ली एंड रिवाइज ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स प्रॉपर्ली सो दैट अल्टीमेटली यू आर एबल टू परफॉर्म ऑन द फाइनल डे. यू कैन नॉट बी कि लाइक यार थोड़े से चैप्टर्स कर लेता हूँ, थोड़े से चैप्टर्स रिवाइज कर लूंगा एंड मेरे 200-250 मार्क्स आ जाएंगे. That is not how BITSAT works. You need to be very, very serious with revision, then only result aayega. Now, a lot of you will tell you about revision, but no one tells you that how to exactly do revision. Now, jitne bhi din bache does not matter. If you start following this from now, you will see an exponential change in yourself. You will see an exponential change in your score, and I guarantee you, if you follow all of these points of revision till the end of your exam, you will boost your score a lot. From being able to just clear the cutoff in first attempt, you will be able to get your dream branch if you follow all of these things. So the very first thing, short notes. अब short notes सुनते ही काफी बच्चे हो जाते हैं, बहुत बार सुन लिया भैया. Again, the value of short notes have been diluted a lot. Students don't understand the seriousness and importance of this particular word, that is short notes. Now, in short notes also, there are two kinds of short notes. A lot of students just make one type of short notes, that is theory ke short notes, formula ke short notes. But there is another type of short notes, that is questions ke short notes. The questions which you got stuck, which you feel are important, that you need to note down. ऐसा नहीं है कि बड़ा सा लिखना है, बस छोटा सा एक क्वेश्चन का डायग्राम बना लिया, so that whenever you see that question next, within 5 seconds you will realize, okay, this was the question, this is the mistake I made, and this is the solution of this question. So that is why making questions ke short notes are super important. Now, if you do not have theory and formula ke short notes, we at Phodu Club have made that for you for absolutely free of cost. You can go to the Phodu Club dashboard and access those notes for absolutely free of cost. I recommend you to take a printout of all those notes and add whatever new things you come across in those notes itself, so that you don't have to waste your time in making notes. Now, the next type of notes which changed the game for me personally, and I do not see a lot of students do that, is making audio notes, especially for the chapters which requires memorization, like P block, S block, overall inorganic chemistry, a lot of organic chemistry, a lot of formulas in physics, maths. You can make short 5 to 10 minute ke short notes, and whenever you are free, just put your earphones, close your eyes, play those audio notes and visualize all those formulas, all those reactions in front of you. This particular thing is going to really help you in the last few days to retain whatever you feel like. कुछ ऐसे चीजें होती है ना कि कितना ही पढ़ लूं, you feel like कि बार भूल जाता हूं. ठीक है, so this particular thing, if you make an audio note of 5 minutes, 10 minutes and listen to it whenever you get time, whenever you are free, even make a slot of 10 to 15 minutes to just listen to those audio notes, this is immensely going to help you. Now, the third thing, which again I do not see a lot of people doing, is making mistakes ka notebook. If you have 20 days, if you have 30 days, just imagine if you do 10 mistakes every single day and you keep a note of those 10 mistakes in a mistake ka notebook. By the end of 30th day, you will have 300 to 400 unique mistakes which you have done. And if you revise those mistakes on a regular basis, you will not make those set of 300 to 400 mistakes in the final day of exam and just imagine how much marks you are going to score. Most of the students repeat the same mistakes which they have done in the mock test, in the DPPs, in the chapter wise test on the final day of exam, because they never analyzed it, never revised those mistakes, and again ultimately made the same mistake on the final day of exam. So Phodu Club के crash course में हो, DPP solve कर रहे हो, chapter wise test solve कर रहे हो, you are giving mock test, whatever mistakes you are doing, just keep a note of them and revise them every single day so that exam के एक दिन पहले तक इतनी सारी mistakes और वो सारी mistakes तुम्हें याद रहे दिमाग में and you will not do those same mistakes again. A lot of students here who are enrolled in the test series as well as crash course of Phodu Club have been doing this over the past few months and they have immensely improved their scores in the mock test and performed very well in the first session as well. So start doing this, you will see a change in yourself. Another thing which is super important is to revisit the questions which you have marked. A lot of students don't even mark the questions of mock test, of the materials they are solving, of the book. If you are solving the Phodu Club book, just star mark the questions, tag them properly and revisit those questions again and again to revise in the place you have made the mistake so that if a similar question appears on the final day, you are able to solve that. Last and the best way to revise a particular chapter which you feel you have high confidence on. कई बार ऐसा होता है ना कि कोई chapter लगता है इसको revise क्यों ही करूँ, ये तो मेरे को आता है. But that is where the mistake is made, because for 10 days if you leave a particular chapter, on the 11th day if you come to it again, you'll feel that okay, I have forgot a lot of things. And the best way to not let that happen is by giving chapter wise tests. Chapter wise tests में 25 to 30 अच्छे questions होते हैं. Under the timer you are practicing questions. Then you come to see that where do you stand, which all topics you have forgotten, as well as which all topics do you need to work on. And just on the specific topics you go and revise your mistakes notebook, your theory notes, your question notes, and जो भी तुम भूले थे वो वापस दिमाग में आ चुका है तुम्हारे. This is how you need to do revision. These are all the resources that you need to have to be able to do revision quickly. A lot of students have this misconception that revision takes a lot of time. Jabki this is not true. Revision only takes 5 to 10 minutes to revise a particular chapter if done properly, if all these resources are used properly in a regular interval of time. If you leave a chapter for a long time, when you will pick it up for doing revision, again you'll have to start from zero, again you'll have to start from scratch, and then it takes a long time. But if you keep revising it regularly in a regular interval, you'll just have to see few pages of your short notes, your mistakes book, your questions ka short notes, your audio notes, and within 5 to 10 minutes everything will be revised. So let's say if you are covering 2 subjects a day, physics, chemistry, then you can club maths as a revision with physics, chemistry, so that सारे subjects से तुम्हारा touch भी ना छूटे and revision भी होते रहे. So according to yourself, make the plan and start executing it now. Now if you are enrolled in the crash course and the test series of Phodu Club, सारे DPPs, सारे materials, keep on revising them regularly. They are the most relevant materials that you can get. Properly revise every single question, every single mock test, which were very, very close to the session 1 and are going to be very, very close to the session 2 as well. So keep solving all the mock tests, revise them in a regular interval, and you will see a change in yourself if you follow all of these things which I have told you in today's video. So padhte raho, there is no time to waste now. And if you are very, very serious for BITSAT, then join the club. There is no time to waste now and start practicing today. Wish you all the very best, and as always, Saath mein Phodenge.